I'm not really one to go on about mental health much, but we're just leaving Boxmoor, and I traded a bit here this weekend, which was nice, but which was even nicer was that my twins came to visit for the weekend. And I say came to visit because they have now moved from Boxmoor. So long time viewers of the channel will remember they used to live in London. Then they moved out here to Boxmoor, just on the canal. And they went to school. They've been here for 3 years. But this summer they have relocated back to London. And I'm not criticising anyone's choices of anything. That's, that everyone's free to live how they like. But it's been a real wrench for me and for the twins. Ava less so. She's 17. She's looking at university. She's got a job. It's different for her. But for the twins that built up friends here and had a life here with me in a way as well, that's all gone. And I think in a way it's kind of fitting that I've got this business, this boat, and we're now turn around and we're heading to London, which is where I'm hoping there's a decent future for me, this business and this boat and Finn. And I feel like I'm saying goodbye to this area now, Boxmoor, Berkhamsted, Tring, Marsworth, because for me it's a bit emotional at the moment, because it just reminds me of when I was here with the twins, and just knowing they're not here changes it massively, knowing they're not just down the road. So yeah, I'm sad. I'm really sad that they're not here. But in the same way, I'm also quite excited about moving to London, because that's where they're going to be, and it will feel like I'm just on a different side of town to them, as opposed to being in a completely different town. So I'm hoping that's kind of how I start to feel about it. But I'm going to miss this area. I don't think I'll be back much now. And I'm not 100% sure what Rob's going to do either, whether he's going to join Finn and I down in London, or whether he's going to stay up this neck of the woods, because obviously he's got work round here. And even though hopefully when the business gets to a certain point, there'll be a job for him doing what we're doing. I hope that's the case, because I can't see him coming down to London right now, which again is another emotional thing. I'm going to leave him behind, my boat buddy. I mean, I've gained a new one with Finn, and I love Finn to bits. But yeah, this has all been a bit of a turning of the tides. For me, September seems to be that quite often. But we're now looking down at a decent few months. Sorry, the light's dreadful. We're now looking down at a decent few months. The build up to Christmas, and I feel like I'm on a mission now. I was saying to Finn last night, my mission is just to sell crepes and earn some money, but I really do need to earn money. I'd love to get a couple of days away at the end of the year with the kids or something. That would just be a dream come true. So I'm excited about the prospects of London. Fisheries, just by way of example, is dead quiet, and I think over the weekend I earned 400 quid. So, it's not enough, but for a dead quiet location, kind of think, well, it might just do. If that's a quiet weekend, I could probably make my peace with that, if there's busy ones. But without the business, to be honest, I'd be in a real state, because I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know where to go. I always used to consider this area as home, and now it's not. It doesn't feel like home for me anymore. So I guess the age-old adage of home is where you moor it, that is gonna very much spring to life for me. I think that's exactly it. I love this boat. I love my life on the canal. I love my business. I love serving customers. I love seeing their reaction to everything. I love my home, and I love the fact it's all part of one thing. So if I can really adopt the mantra of home is where you moor it, then I'll be all right. Okay, today marks an exciting day in our little world. So we had an overnight stop here in Apsley last night, and now we're going to make our way down to Casiobury in Watford. And young Finn has only gone as far as the M25 bridge where the canal goes underneath that. So a lot of today is going to be new water for Finn, so it's exciting times, but we're excited to get down to Watford. I'm quite keen now just to kind of fully leave this area, and we've sorted out the cars and logistics, so yeah, we're all looking good, and the weather, as you can see, is absolutely tip top. So yeah, got a coffee on the go, let's crack on. This is it, mate. Uncharted water.
I'm about to lose my virginity. Here we go.
We're now inside the M25, which from a trading perspective is going to be a good thing. From a mooring and congestion perspective, maybe slightly different, but we've got an all right day for a cruise here. There's a bit of grey sky yonder, which is where we're headed, but we'll see. Right, once Finn's made us a cup of tea, we are going to crack on. We've got, what have we got? We've done 6 locks.
We've got 5 left.
5 left, wicked, right. Very quick pit stop this will be. One day I've got to show you around Finn's boat, some really nice features to it, but in the meantime, yeah, I'm going to go and set the lock up down there. We've got 2 in Hunton Bridge, then there's always nice bit. The bit around the Grove, I'm hoping that we can see in daylight, because Finn hasn't seen it from the canal. It's going to be lush. We're just coming through Hunton Bridge at the moment. This is new territory for Finn, and he's just about to go past an incredible property on the left-hand side, and he owns and runs a exterior cleaning business, and he is going to be well impressed by the job these guys do on their private jetty. Man, this house is something else. Just coming into Watford now, just about to go through the Grove. And when we're up at that last lock at Hunton Bridge, someone walked past the boat, recognised the logo on the side of it, and said, "Oh, I've seen you on Instagram," which is excellent. Not that it means she's giving me a customer or anything, but it means that for the first time ever, I'm entering a town where there's at least an awareness of the crate craft. Right, we're getting through the Grove Golf Club here. Finn said he's got a 7-iron on board his boat, and I think I've got a couple of golf balls. I'm sure we could find a few. Quite nice to get a twilight hole or two of golf in at the very prestigious Grove Golf Club. Handsome, hey? Oh gosh, right. 6 officers of the law have just been walked past us on the towpath, and I've been trying to convince Finn. In fairness, his hometown is Watford, but I've been trying to convince him of late that we'll be absolutely fine mooring in Casiobury. It's safe as houses. Literally, as soon as we enter Casiobury, there are 6 coppers. Right, let's hope we get a mooring, eh? Light is fading. I think it's about 7 o'clock now. We are in the pound that we need to be in, which is excellent news. So I'm looking for 2 things. Firstly, I'm looking for somewhere where I could potentially turn the boat around without having to go through a few load of locks and then coming back on myself, because otherwise I'll have to trade on the wrong side of the boat, which I don't really want to do. That's a potential spot there, I don't know. And secondly, looking for mooring. So fingers crossed we get a mooring as close to the lock as we can. Okay, the boats are moored just down there, 5 minutes away. There is a parade of shops up here, which is going to be very useful to obviously stock up and stuff. But Finn and I are absolutely hank. So we're going to, there's a curry house up here, so we're going to nip in there and get a bite to eat. Finn and I have stepped back in time. We're going out for a curry. We just landed in Watford. Haven't seen a waiter bring out these in a Indian restaurant probably for about 15 years. This is quite cool.
Well, you just haven't been for an Indian for a long time.
No, I have. I've been to loads, but they never do this. Like, never. Okay, the boats are in a good position for trading. Now I need to tell Watford and the fine people of this area that I am here. And I'm struggling to get that message through. So I am resorting to using signs. Basically, I am moored up in Casiobury Park. It's bloody huge. So I'm going to go and put some signs around the place. These have got holes in them so I can mount them to things like posts and railings and trees maybe, because my other ones keep getting nicked and chucked in the canal in bushes and stuff, and I spent loads of time like writing Nutella all pretty, and it's really annoyed me. So, and I did them all at MDF, so they're all basically ruined. So I'm gonna have to make these a little bit more vandal proof and like put them slightly higher up or whatever. But Casiobury Park is absolutely pitch black. So I'm going to swallow a bravery pill quickly and then go out into the darkness of the night and fix all these signs up. I've got about 6 or 7, so this might be fun, might be terrifying. We'll find out. This is possibly the best outcome I could have gone for. That is Ironbridge Lock there, number 77. That's the end of the lock landing, and that's where the crepe craft is, which is a really good position because you can see it from up there on the bridge, and that is a very popular spot here for families and walkers and cyclists and everything. Okay, a couple of bits of good news here. I wasn't violently attacked as I was walking around Casiobury Park at midnight putting signs around the place, and the signs seem to be actually working. Here's just a couple which are quite near the boat, but I've had quite a lot of customers saying, I've seen your sign near the entrance there, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's all working very well. I've got my French brasserie music playing. That is my guitar amp on the front of Finn's boat, angled this way, so it kind of amplifies the sound towards Ironbridge Lock Bridge. And yeah, it's working nicely. People are walking over to me. The boats are in a visible location, so all things are good. Weather's holding, but we are forecast rain tomorrow. Well, the canopy and awning are working very well. It's been raining pretty much all day today, and I've had a steady flow of customers, which has been really encouraging. The awning is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. So yeah, happy days indeed.
Hey, everyone, you good?
Yeah, good. How you doing?
Wet.
You're wet. What can I help? What can I get for you guys?
What do you want, darling?
Check what you got. Oh, there's crap as well. I think that will be for me. It will be a latte, please.
A latte, yeah?
I'll just have a cappuccino, please, man.
Yeah, no worries. I promise you that last scene wasn't staged, although a latte and a cappuccino is not exactly the order I like. I make so much more money serving crepes than I do them, but then like those two only ordered 2 coffees, so I kind of, my view is if I didn't serve coffees then I wouldn't have taken any money off them, and then the next 2 people also got 2 coffees because they heard those 2 get 2 coffees, so kind of thing. I made 12 quid out of nothing there. I've been trying to tell you this for a while, but I keep getting interrupted. I'm getting kind of a lot of people stop for coffees. Couple of people just after the last 2 people just got 2 coffees, but then also got 3 crepes. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I need to be doing the coffees, but I've got a problem with them because it's clearing me out with my electric. And where I am moored up here, it's really kind of overhanging with trees. I've got all the lights on. I'm hardly getting any solar. So it's a bit of a, yeah, I've got a bit of a problem electric wise. I'm going to have to start kind of thinking about this. I've got Finn's Jenny, which I'm borrowing, which I don't really like, but getting petrol here is not exactly easy. So not really, hang on, one more. You're right. Right. It's still raining. I'm still getting customers. I've run out of quite a few bits now, so I need to shoot to the shops. But yeah, I'm trying to say that I've had electrics problems, or I'm having electrical problems. So I need to kind of work out what I'm going to do with that. Oh, there's 2 more people here. Okay, those 2 people said they were hunting me down. They saw some of my signs on trees, and they said it was really good idea. They're all still up, but yeah, they that's really cool. He saw a sign just saying Crepe Cafe, and then he saw more signs as he kind of got closer and closer to the canal. So that is working really well. So yeah, excellent. And they're on Instagram, and she's a photographer, so yeah, we're just chatting about how she's gonna promote and put some pictures up, because I gave them a banana, Biscoff and Cadbury's flake crepe, which is, not only did it taste amazing, but it just looks really cool once it's all folded, and it's very kind of Insta, if you like, and that is the world I'm now in. Anyway, this has been a really good spot here, with the canopy. On a day like this where it's raining but it's still a busy towpath, I am getting customers. I need another canopy though. I need the same thing again at the front of the boat that I can have up in the winter, because then I can have a couple of tables and chairs out there, even though I'm not allowed it. But there's a place there that people can stand, and like even if they want to sit on the gunwale or whatever. So yeah, that'll be good. Right, so yeah, Casiobury Park for 2 weeks. That is where I'm going to be. I've had loads of subscribers that have come down for a crepe, so thank you so much. It's really nice to see all of you and meet you in these kind of like slightly more normal circumstances, which is cool. So yeah, feel free to pop down and see me. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.